Alien is a horror sci-fi movie that was released on June 22nd, 1979. I have finally seen this alien-themed classic with Sigourney Weaver, so I will give my thoughts on it in this review. The story follows the crew of a spacecraft who stumble upon a strange life form when one of the members gets it stuck on his face. But even after it comes off, this alien starts wreaking havoc on board the ship they are on by killing them one by one. While this story is pretty simple in concept, the execution goes above and beyond in making the story actually really fucking great. It has a pretty unique tone. It's kind of a low-key horror movie. I say it's low-key because the pacing is a lot more methodical and slow compared to more modern horror movies. And the fact that most of the deaths happen off screen. In fact, there's only really one super bloody moment. It is the scene where that guy has had the face hugger on him and has an alien burst out of his chest. That was a really fucking intense scene. Admittedly, it is actually really fucking hard to make a slower paced movie interesting. I think one of the reasons this movie is so good is the characters. I can't talk about the characters without talking about Ellen Ripley. She's a really fucking good character. She's one of my favorite strong female characters. Why? Because she does not hate men. In fact, she values pretty much everyone on the spaceship. Adding to this is the fact that when the crew has to decide whether or not to take that guy with a facehugger on him back on the spaceship, Ripley says no and states the reason why it's a bad idea. But the others state their reasons, and they're not exactly unfounded. You don't really get mad at anyone. In fact, I honestly don't know what I would have done in that scenario. What I'm saying is that both Ripley and the crew have good reasons for what they believe they should do. But getting back to Ripley, she's a pretty fucking ballsy woman, even before the alien starts causing terror. That was a damn good decision the writers made. Each of the members of the crew are really good characters, if not memorable. You really buy that they've been together on the ship for who knows how long, which makes it all the more terrifying when they start getting killed. It makes you want the alien to get destroyed even more. The movie also has some damn good writing. Not as quotable as the sequel, but still, I still like the style of it. Looks like there's some fireworks back there. Whatever. It leads to some entertaining banter between the crew. Speaking of which, the only member of the crew that is not likable is the synthetic robot. He is a backstabbing bastard. However, I think the build-up to him gradually revealing his sinister plan was pretty intense. But it's all the more satisfying when he gets torn to fucking pieces. Which leads us to the climax of the movie. It is a bit unconventional, which is honestly what I love about it. I noticed that there was very little dialogue in the entire climax, and most of it comes from the mother computer. But the intensity is at its peak in this sequence of events. Also, the image of flashing lights and a close-up of Ripley is one that will stay in my head for a goddamn long time. Sure, it goes on for a long time, but I was enjoying myself so fucking much that I didn't mind it going on for a long time. This time I will not tell you how it ends. You'll have to see the movie yourself if you really want to know. But trust me, you most likely won't regret it. As for the production values, they're honestly really fucking good. The cinematography is really good, which is what makes some of the visuals so memorable. The sound and editing are really good too. The music is actually not that bad. It leans more towards atmosphere, which means the melodies are not that memorable, but it definitely fits in with the tone of the movie. It definitely has a mix of horror and sci-fi in the music. Overall, Alien is a horror sci-fi classic. It has a low-key but engaging story, memorable characters, plus good writing and production values. As good of a movie as it is, I would not say it is for everyone. If you don't like horror movies or want to see something that's more fast-paced, you probably won't enjoy this movie. But I know whenever I'm in the mood for something a little more understated, this would honestly be one of the movies I would watch because it's just that damn good. I give Alien 5 out of 5 stars with the title of Epic. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel. And see you next time. Honor the freedom, Jingos.